Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear educarians. I hope you all are doing well and taking good care of yourself. Well, this is going to be your third lesson, and in this lesson we will discuss chapter number 4 of unit number 5. So, the material required in this lesson is lead pencil, eraser, ruler, highlighter, social studies textbook, social studies notebook, and worksheet from winter pack of unit number 5. Well students, as you know that in the previous lesson we have discussed some important means of communication. What is communication? Communication means to express thoughts, feelings or ideas to others. Here are some important means of communication: email, television, radio, telephone, mobile or a cell phone. We also discussed about history of computer. In 1642, Blaise Pascal, a Frenchman, devised the calculating machine. In 1882, in London, Charles Babbage invented the difference engine. Both invented the calculating machines. Here are some learning objectives. By the end of the lesson, students will be able to know about the concept of history of computer, easier way of communication, and some advantages and disadvantages of mobile phones. Now we are going to start the remaining part of chapter number 4, means of communication. Well students, take out your textbook and open page number 62. Write day, date and today's task at the top of the page. History of computer. Highlight or underline the point. In 1946, electrical engineer J. Presper Eckert and physicist John Mauchly completed the first programmable electronic computer called ENIAC. ENIAC stands for Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer. It was the first general-purpose electronic computer. It was so huge that it took up 3 to 4 blocks of building. ये पहला इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कंप्यूटर था जो कि इतना बड़ा था कि एक बिल्डिंग के 3 to 4 ब्लॉक्स के बराबर था और इसे ENIAC का नेम दिया गया था. Highlight or underline the point. In the 1980s, companies like Apple and Hewlett-Packard turned the computer into a personal computer. Previously, it was used only for research by universities and the military. These companies introduced it into the houses as a personal computer for everyone's use. पहले सिर्फ यूनिवर्सिटीज और आर्मी कंप्यूटर को यूज करते थे, फिर 1980s में एप्पल और ह्यूलेट पैकर्ड ने इसे एज अ पर्सनल कंप्यूटर इंट्रोड्यूस करवाया ताकि हर शख्स घर में इस्तेमाल कर सके. Now come to page number 63. Write today's task at the top of the page. Easier communication. Communication all over the world has become faster, cheaper and available to more people. One important reason for this is the popularization of computers. Computers are becoming more advanced and cheaper as well. Even children can use computers. कम्युनिकेशन पूरी दुनिया में तेज, सस्ता और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोगों के लिए अवेलेबल है और इसी वजह से कंप्यूटर ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड पॉपुलर है. इसके साथ साथ कंप्यूटर ज़्यादा जदीद और सस्ता होता जा रहा है, यहाँ तक कि बच्चे भी कंप्यूटर यूज़ कर रहे हैं. Computer provide communication which is fast. It takes just seconds to communicate while using the computer. कंप्यूटर के जरिए बात करने में सिर्फ सेकंड्स का टाइम लगता है. Cheap. The cost of the communication is very low. ये सस्ता है. Easy to use. Communication through computers is very simple so that people of all ages can handle it. हम इसको easily इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं, इसीलिए तमाम एज के जो लोग हैं इसको इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं. इवन के बच्चे भी इसको यूज करते हैं। We can do the following through a computer. Send emails. Emails are written communication which are typed on a computer and sent easily. ईमेल ऐसी कम्युनिकेशन है जो कि कंप्यूटर के ऊपर लिखी जाती है, हम टाइप करते हैं और एक कंप्यूटर से दूसरे कंप्यूटर तक इजीली भेज सकते हैं। वॉइस चैट, हाईलाइट और अंडरलाइन द पॉइंट, वी कैन हेयर ईच अदर स्पीक थ्रू वेरियस सॉफ्टवेयर। We can carry on a conversation. हम एक दूसरे की आवाज को सुन सकते हैं डिफरेंट सॉफ्टवेयर के जरिए और अपनी बात को जारी रख सकते हैं। Text chat. We can type messages on a software which can help in carrying on a conversation. हम मैसेजेस को लिख सकते हैं डिफरेंट सॉफ्टवेयर के जरिए और अपनी बात को कंटिन्यू कर सकते हैं। Webcam. We can even see the other person through a device called a webcam. हम दूसरे पर्सन को देख सकते हैं वेबकैम के जरिए। एक छोटा सा कैमरा होता है जिसके जरिए हम उन्हें देख सकते हैं। Now come to page number 64. Write today's task at the top of the page. A modern gadget. कोई भी चीज जो आपको फैसिलिटेट करे, आपकी हेल्प करे, इसे गैजेट कहते हैं। Each means of communication has some advantages and disadvantages, though it is generally accepted that there are far more positive points than negative points. A mobile phone is a very useful device, but like all inventions, it has its advantages and disadvantages too. हर कम्युनिकेशन के जहाँ फ़वायद हैं वहाँ कुछ नुकसानात भी हैं और मोस्टली किसी भी चीज़ के नेगेटिव पॉइंट्स कम होते हैं पॉजिटिव पॉइंट्स के मुकाबले में। इसी तरह मोबाइल फ़ोन भी एक बहुत यूज़फुल डिवाइस है, बट बाकी इन्वेंशंस की तरह इसके भी कुछ फ़वायद हैं और कुछ नुकसानात हैं। Here are some advantages of mobile phone. Number one is it can be carried anywhere and can make calls in many places. हम इसे कहीं भी लेके जा सकते हैं और कहीं भी कॉल कर सकते हैं। It can send pictures. इसके ज़रिए हम पिक्चर्स को भेज सकते हैं। There is music and there are videos in it. इसके अंदर म्यूज़िक होता है जो कि हम सुन सकते हैं और वीडियोस को देख सकते हैं। It can text messages. इसके ज़रिए हम मैसेज को भेज सकते हैं। It is small and lightweight. ये साइज में स्मॉल और लाइटवेट होता है। You can read your online mail. आप अपनी ऑनलाइन मेल्स को इजीली रीड कर सकते हो। Here are some disadvantages of mobile phone. Number one, calls reach you even when you wish not to be disturbed. You have to put your mobile on silent mode to avoid being disturbed. आप विश करते हो आप परेशान ना हो, फिर भी कॉल्स आप तक पहुंचती हैं। इवन आप अपने मोबाइल को साइलेंट मोड पे करते हो ताकि कोई आपको डिस्टर्ब ना कर सके। हाईलाइट और अंडरलाइन द पॉइंट, अनवांटेड कॉलर्स कैन कॉल यू। ऐसे कॉलर्स आपको कॉल करते हैं जिनकी आप कॉल रिसीव नहीं करना चाहते। देयर आर मैसेजेस फ्रॉम एडवर्टाइजर्स। जिस कंपनी की आप सिम यूज़ कर रहे होते हो उनकी तरफ से आपको मैसेजेस आते हैं। इट इज़ एक्सपेंसिव, ये महंगा होता है। इट बिकम्स अ हैबिट वी कैन नॉट ब्रेक। ये हमारी आदत बन जाता है जिससे हम नहीं ख़त्म कर सकते। पीपल यूज़ इट वाइल ड्राइविंग, इट कैन लीड टू एक्सीडेंट्स। लोग ड्राइविंग के दौरान इसे यूज़ करते हैं और इसी वजह से बहुत सारे एक्सीडेंट्स होते हैं। Highlight or underline the point. Mobile phones have become slimmer, smaller and almost like a mini computer. You can perform many tasks with mobile phones. There are now doing the job of many inventions. Newer and more interesting technologies are being added to it. मोबाइल फ़ोन्स पतले, छोटे और एक मिनी कंप्यूटर की तरह बन चुके हैं। आप इसके ज़रिए बहुत सारे टास्क को कंप्लीट कर सकते हो और इसमें बहुत सारी न्यू टेक्नोलॉजीज ऐड की जा रही हैं। Now we are going to start our notebook work as we are doing in our school So students, grab your stationery and social studies notebook. Dear students, before starting your notebook work, first write the index as you were writing in the classroom. First write serial number 3, then write today's date and write worksheet of unit number 5 in topic column. This worksheet has been given to you in your winter pack and you also paste it on your copies. So let's solve it. First, write your name, section and date in the given space. Question number 1. Fill in the blanks. Dash is an excellent way to get information. Television. Number 2. There are many means of communication. Number 3. Mobile phones have become slimmer and smaller and almost like a mini computer. Number 4. A computerized chip called a SIM. Number 5. Charles Babbage invented the difference engine. Number 6. First programmable electronic computer called ENIAC, write in capital letters. Number 7. We can see another person through webcam. Number 8. A mobile phone is very useful device. Question number 2. Choose the correct answer. Number 1. In dash, electrical engineer J. Presper Eckert and physicist John Mauchly completed the first programmable electronic computer. Option number A is 1946, B 1965, C 1867, D 2001, and the correct option is A 1946. Number 2. There are dash of telephone users in Pakistan. Option number A is many, B billions, C millions, D none, and the correct option is C millions. Number 3. Blaise Pascal, a Frenchman, devised the first calculating machine that using dash. Option number A is 5 gears, B 1 pair of gear, C 8 rotating gears, D none, and the correct option is C 8 rotating gears. Number 4. Dash are the things other people do for us. Option number A is services, B goods, C respect, D all, and the correct option is A services. Number 5. Communication means to express. Option number A is thoughts, B feelings, C ideas, D all, and the correct option is all. Question number 3. Write any 3 advantages and disadvantages of using mobile phones. Advantages. Number 1. It can send pictures. Number 2. It can text messages. Number 3. It is small and light. Disadvantages are: number 1. It is expensive. Number 2. Unwanted callers can call you. Number 3. It becomes a habit we cannot break. Let's have a quick review of today's lesson. We read about history of computer, some easier ways of communication, advantages and disadvantages of mobile phone, and done the worksheet. Okay students, I hope that you understood our today's lesson. So here is a short assessment for you so that you can assess yourself. The blank number 1 is: we can hear each other speak through various dash. Number 2. We can even see the other person through a device called a dash. Number 3. Dash callers can call you. Number 4. Mobile phones have become slimmer, smaller and almost like a dash. Number 5. In the dash, companies like Apple and Hewlett Packard turn the computer into a personal computer. Dear students, try and write down the answers of each one of them within 5 minutes. Dear students, the unit we are going to start in our next lesson is unit number 6, Good Governance, and the chapter number 1 is What is Government? So students, this is the topic that I will teach you in next lesson. You have to go through from this topic. Now, this is the time for task to do. So, what you have to do, your task number 1 is learn highlighted points of unit number 5. Task number 2, learn and write the worksheet of unit number 5. Take care of your parents when they are old as they did when you were young. Your parents give you many things in a lifetime, most of which you will not appreciate until way after they are gone. So here are some ways by which you can respect your parents and elders. Number 1. Respect your grandparents, parents and elders. Number 2. Help your parents. Number 3. Give them quality time. Number 4. Obey them whatever they are instructing to you. Well students, I hope you have understood each and every point of today's lesson. So inshallah we will meet in next lesson. Till then, Allah Hafiz.